Hey there, CJ Math students. Welcome to homework 2.3, adding integers with like and unlike signs. This is due tomorrow. No calculators. Put them away. All right. So first, you're going to label the type of the problem. Your two types. I'll put them up here. Either D, S, S, M, different signs, subtract more, or S, S, A, K, same signs, add, keep. Basically, as soon as you label a problem like this, it basically tells you exactly what to do with the problem. For instance, problem number 1. -7 plus -3. Those are the same signs. So I'm going to say, hey, S, S, A, K. Same signs. I'm going to add them and keep the sign. My answer is -10. I'm also going to start at -7 and move left -3. Do I need to write all that down? Sure do. In fact, if you're watching the video right now, you can check off that you watched the video. So start at -7 right here. Move left 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Ah, and look what we end up on. -10, just like our answer said. All right. Number 3. What type of problem I got? 8 plus -2. Those are different signs. Because those are different signs, I will say D, S, S, M. Right? Different signs, subtract more. So 8 minus 2, which is 6, and I have more positives, so that's why it's +6. I will say I start at 8 and move left -2, right? So I start at 8 right here and move left -2. 1, 2. Ah, look at that. The number line proves 6 is correct. I'd pause the video right now and try and do 2 and 4, show all work just like I have. All right. 5 through 10, a little bit more just kind of mental math here. So again, label the type of problem, then solve. So we got -6 plus -6. That is same signs because they are both negative. Add, keep. What is 6 plus 6? It's 12. Keep the negative sign, so we get -12, right? Add them up, keep the sign, SSAK. Number 7, -5 plus -8. Again, same signs, add, keep. They are both negative, so same signs, negative and negative, same signs. Add them up, 5 plus 8, that's 13. Just remember to keep the sign, so it's -13. Notice how I put 13 on there as well. I'm trying to trick you. I'm trying to see, are you actually paying attention to the rule? Are you remembering to keep? Are you remembering to add, right? Number 9, -10 plus 49. Those are different signs. I got a negative and a positive. Different signs, so I will subtract and keep the sign that we have more of. So 49 minus 10, that's 39. I have more positives than I do negatives, so A. And I, in fact, say more positives. Making sure that you know your answer should be positive. If you had more negatives underneath the M, you would draw an arrow and put negative. All right, number 11. It says write the numbers in order from highest to lowest temperature. So I got a little number line here helping you. Remember, the more negative you get, the smaller you get. The more positive you get, the higher you get. So it says from highest temperature to lowest temperature. So in order here, the highest temperature appears to be 12 degrees. Get rid of that. It's gone. Then we got 9 degrees. Get rid of that. And then we got 4 degrees. Get rid of that. Then 3 degrees. Get rid of that. Then 0 degrees. Then, is it -2 or -5? Well, if we take a look at our number line, -2 appears first, then -5. So -2, then -5. That is in order from highest to lowest, or greatest to least. Okay? You're responsible for 12. If I were you, again, I'd pause the video right now, go back, make sure you showed all work just like I had shown. All right, backside, it's all about absolute value and then comparing. So we know absolute value is just how many spaces a number is from 0. So what's the absolute value of 6? It's just, the absolute value of 6 is just 6, right? Done. What's the absolute value of 15? It's 15. It's not -15. What's the absolute value of -12? It's 12. What's the absolute value of 21? It's 21, all right? Very easy. Now, when we get down to these problems, you want to find the absolute value before you do the operator. So absolute value of 4, 4. Absolute value of 4 is 4 minus the absolute value of 2, which is 2. So 4 minus 2 gives you 2 as your answer. Right? So again, don't think, oh, this is SSAK, -8 plus -3. No. Do the absolute value first. So absolute value of -8 is 8 plus the absolute value of -3, which is 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11. All right? I'm going to leave you 7 and 8 to do. All right. And lastly, comparing. Remember, the more negative a number is the smaller it is. So again, use that number line basically on the first page. So negative 18 and negative 18. Well, that's easy. Those guys are equal. Negative 18 and 18. Well, negative 18 is a negative is always less than a positive. 18 and negative 18. Positive is always greater than a negative. And 18 and 18. Those are equal. So I'll leave you guys 13 through 16. And lastly, 17, it says order the integers from least to greatest. So our very smallest number on here, negative 47. That is the smallest number no matter what. The biggest number is the most positive number, that's 20. So if I'm ordering them from smallest to greatest, it's negative 47, then followed by negative 11, then negative 6, right? I'm growing in positivity, or I'm getting less and less negative. Then I can say 12, and then I can say 20. All right, you got 18. Again, show all work just like I have. Call me if you have questions.